So a couple months ago, in College Football 25, I abandoned my trash QB and road to glory and took my talents to Dynasty mode, where I've done some great work. But my greatest accomplishment is taking this ACC school to prominence after they were only known for being a basketball school. And if you ain't guessed it by now, it is indeed Duke University. The Cameron Crazies go crazy in that basketball stadium. But when they come to watch the football team play, they have something to cheer for now, thanks to me. And if you've been keeping up, you've seen that I basically took the likes of Malik Murphy, making him into, in my opinion, a primetime quarterback that should be going crazy in the league right now. And the likes of Enrique, freshman QB that I picked up from New York, put him through my program for 4 years, where he won not one, not two, but 4 straight titles. And I can't be more proud of what he's probably doing in the league right now. But I took a break because I just didn't know what was next. I didn't know if I wanted to continue on the Dynasty, retire as a coach, or come back to just keep coaching this great school that I love in the blue and white, putting on for the city of North Carolina. And just ignore, I just called North Carolina a city. It's a state. Regardless, I've made Duke into something that they were not. And to be honest, currently in real life, I don't know where they're going to be as far as like national title contender, because you got to bring in some recruits, or your system that you have as a football program has to make people into high level players that'll be in the league someday. So there's no telling how far away they are as a school in terms of being something great. But as a coach, on my end, I have done the unthinkable with this school, to be honest with you. And coming into a hostile environment against Texas, SEC school that surprisingly to me, they was not ranked. And I brought a freshman quarterback in here to start. As you can see, we started off the season 3-0, like making quick work of our teams. I think we had like one scare so far, but outside of that, straight blowouts. And we are ranked 3rd in the nation, fresh off of a national title. Dexter Doubs, he came in, true freshman, ready to light it up. As you can see, we still got big Tony time going to the end zone, making plays happen still, shooting an arrow right into the opposing crowd. We carrying that villainous streak, man. Think of it like in WWE terms. We are the heels right now. Everybody wants us to lose like we're the 2016, 2017 Warriors. But guess what? It ain't happening. And in my opinion, I could take on this dynasty for as long as I want. Duke won't lose as long as I'm coach. But one thing that I do feel is that in making a school great, as a coach, you got to go and take on another challenge when there's nothing left to do. And that's kind of the point is getting to be with Duke right now. It's almost nothing left to do because we've dominated for so long. Like, I've just made the school too impactful. So that's the questions I've been asking myself as to what I can do with this school. But for now, we're just going to keep having fun with the likes of Dexter Doubs. Learn the name, ask questions about his progress, throwing style, attributes, and I'll let y'all know. And we also got a good kicker now too. Now, if y'all know me from previous videos, we don't do a lot of kicking. I score the ball most of the time, but in the events that I do have to kick, it just doesn't go how it's planned. So, but we actually have a kicker that has decent accuracy and a leg made of vibranium. Pause, I think. But regardless, and my defense has been my defense. I've been DBU since I've taken on this school. Like, I've had crazy talent at the defensive back position. Landon Callahan, my boy Q, that's off in the league. Like, we had it all. Deshaun Stone. I could keep naming players. Go back to my previous videos and test my knowledge. We had some magnificent DBs playing in this spot. But now we got the likes of Ofisa Finger, Montre Bout, The freshman safety that I picked up that was a 5-star, Terry Bruner. That man is gonna be scary. Scary. There he is making a play on the ball right there, going to the end zone, housing it. And like this game, we just made quick work of Texas. Like this game told me the potential of my team and where we could be. Going up a team like this that basically, in my opinion, should have been ranked, given that they were 2-1 SEC school, and it's Texas, of course, but we went on and knocked them off, no problem, and just made quick work of them. Dexter Doubs, 420 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 81.8 completion percentage, showing off what basically I believed in when I put him as the starter for this team. I could not be more happy with how we played in this game. Defense stepped up. I got a 5-star safety that's finna kill this league. So after suffering that crushing defeat, we had to come back on the road to take on another SEC team in the form of the Tennessee Volunteers. Don't know what they volunteering though. Like, I just don't understand. I really don't understand the name. And their mascot is a fucking dog. Walked him out like he was old. You know what? I ain't even gonna say it. We're just gonna get right into the gameplay. So boom. This was just gonna be a battle of good defenses and good quarterbacks. And out the gate, I came ready to play. Not gonna lie. Dexter Doubs leads us down. You see the stats. 1,600 passing yards already with 17 tutties. He's looking like that guy. And then Evan Hepburn runs it right into the end zone. Probably my best revelation. Botched that of the season. Next thing you know, he's launching a bomb over the top, and my star safety gets head topped. I couldn't even fathom words to understand how this happened. They queuing fireworks, and I'm still on the sidelines asking my DB, how did you let this happen? Ball to face mask, and then gets pushed out the way. And the other safety trailing gets bum rushed out the way. But he makes up for it, not gonna lie. A quarterback from Tennessee was feeling too comfortable. And like Future said, you could never, ever get too comfortable. And that's what happened to us. We pitched down our legs right into the end zone and cued the fireworks again for Tennessee. This game was not our easiest game of the season, not gonna lie. Ranked opponents, but Tony Levine, when it's Tony time, it's Tony time. Dexter Doubs placed that ball only where Tony can get it. He was able to pump the brakes, catch the ball, take the hit right into the end zone. 17-17, and this play of the game, it was a couple plays where I feel like we got robbed, but this was by far an egregious call. Just got the ball back off a stop, trying to move down the field, and they do not give us the first down yardage. But we managed to hold them to a field goal going down the field again. Dexter Doubs continued to make it happen. We got Sammy Kane in the slot. And as you can see, he was taking a beat in this game, but he was still hanging in there. We come back up to the line. I see something I like. And you already know what I see and what time it is. Tony time once again over the top into the bread basket. We ain't even gonna shoot the arrow into the crowd this time. We just gonna shmoney dance on them. I can't cue the music just because of copyright infringement, and I need that monetization. But anyways, coming back down, we were able to get another stop. 4th and 2, most critical play of the game, and I just could not deliver. I panicked. I seen them exclamation marks, and yeah, cost us the game. Not gonna lie, 27-24. That game was on me. Not gonna lie. If I make that play, that is game right in my hands. But, we couldn't dwell on the past, it just happened, we lost. But we had to find a way to push through and just get back on the right track. Losing against Tennessee was definitely a good punch, but it wasn't nothing that we could handle. As a coach, I was going to get my guys right and ready to battle. Now, in this game, Robert coming in, getting it done, delivering a dot to Tony Levine. When I tell y'all it's Tony time, it's Tony time. Dexter was dealing with a bit of a rib issue, I think, in this game, so he had to come out. Backup Robert comes in to basically lead the charge, giving it to Kelvin James for the touchdown. And now, as y'all can see, it's been a pattern. Running game definitely started to improve when we needed it to, but Syracuse giving us basically all they can. But Robert goes down to lead the charge again. And that's the one thing about my roster. My roster is deep. Like, I could start Robert, win games. I could start Dexter and win games. But I chose to go with Dexter because I just feel like he has a lot of upside. And his developmental trait is that of a star. So he's only going to continue to get better as time goes on. And again, we're handing it to Kelvin James for another score, putting us up by 3 before the field goal. And obviously walked away with the victory, 42-38. We were definitely down, definitely in a hole, but we managed to score 21 in the fourth quarter. Robert coming in off the bench to lead the charge, save the day. Evan had a great game, 83 yards, 20 attempts, 2 tutties. Now let's move forward to Georgia Tech. They decided they was gonna come and give us a game early on too. Not gonna lie, I viewed these games as trap games. You know, teams that's not doing all the way good, but they're gonna give you everything they got, and that is basically what was going on here. Their quarterback was giving me all I could handle, but defense wins championships, and my defense, when it's time to make a play, they come and make a play. Now, obviously, we still needed something to get right with the defense and my DBs, but special teams was looking solid. Kick return touchdown right when we needed it. They scored, and we got them points right back. So it was just nice to see everything clicking for us. Now remember, if you've been paying attention during this video, Evan started to come into his own. I had really been questioning if Evan was really ready to take a leap this season, and my gosh, he did more than leap. Junior season, this was, I guess, in the making for him. He was built to be great, which ultimately made things easier for us, and we sealed the deal right here with the pick. So 49-31 would be the final score after we took a knee to take it back into our locker room. And at this rate, we're looking like a powerhouse team, not gonna lie. 6-1. Going into a big game with, in my opinion, one of the best teams that I've seen this season. Dexter Doubs threw for 264, 65.7 completion percentage, and 2 tutties. So it wasn't a bad game for him. But we had to come into the boot to play the LSU Tigers. Go Tigers. Yeah, that was my best attempt at a New Orleans accent. Did not work out. So we're just going to stick with the regular accent. But yeah, had to come down to Death Valley to do battle with the team that is undefeated. Ranked 7th in the nation while we was ranked 2nd. So obviously a loss here was going to definitely drop us in the rankings, but would propel LSU to more than likely a top 3 ranking. And again, some things never change. We give it to Kelvin up the middle for a nice little tutty. Do your dance, do your dance. We got Kelvin back in the game again in the backfield. 7-3. We looking pretty solid. 2 touchdowns in the first half alone for Kelvin. So just can't put my finger on what it is, but I just love my running back room. But we wouldn't be able to hold LSU down for too much longer, as their quarterback would show us why he was a top 5 Heisman candidate. I didn't know how good he was until he literally started slinging that motherfucker like this is his last day on earth. Pause. Drop the dart off in there. All this told me was that Dexter was gonna have his work cut out for him, but to avoid falling behind, he was gonna have to throw some dots, which he did to guess who? Tony Montana. Over the top again. But LSU always had a response. Touchdown right over the middle. And again, they have another response. That quarterback just showed me that he is basically elite. No matter how much I tried to negate what he was doing, he always found an open man. And we would end up losing this 38-21. 14 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. We put up 0. We just couldn't move down the field. There was always something that was getting us off the field. Absurd numbers from LSU's quarterback. Put up an amazing stat line with 80% completion percentage. Some shit you just don't see every day. And now here we were on the road again, facing another ranked, should have been ranked opponent in Clemson. 5-4. Thought my DB was in front. Ofisa could not make a tackle to save his life. Pitched down his leg. Clemson gets a free touchdown. I ain't gonna lie, I was floored by it. But ball went back to Dexter Doubs, and we're gonna continue to make the right play. Right over the top to Sammy Kane. Slot demon, but it put us first and goal at the 1. So reasonable people would have been like, "Oh, we're just QB sneaking that in for the score." But for me, I just don't believe in giving people the easy out. But boom, right up the middle, Eli gets a free touchdown. Like, what y'all don't understand is that my running back room is going to be crazy this season. It just is. But Clemson's quarterback again came to duel, but making the throw to the wrong team. Terrell Caro with the much needed pick and coverage. That was a highlight of the game for me. That was very positive. But we're going to give it to Evan. Let him dance in that end zone on the Clemson faithful down in Georgia. So at this point in the game, we was clinging to a 11-point lead, but it didn't matter. Their quarterback was looking like prime-time Jalen Hurts with a protected pocket, like no pressure whatsoever, and we just could not fend them off. Like, no matter what we did, they just kept throwing fucking dots. We didn't score again. Like, we was able to put up 6 more points, and they literally ran it up to 31. Tough loss to have that we did not need. As you can see, bro had a 90.3 completion percentage. It's just no way you could win a game like that. Then we have Duke versus NC State. Ranked matchup. And obviously, I took this game very seriously. If we didn't win, our chances for going to the college football playoff was going to be very, 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 very low. We lost to an unranked Clemson team, and we also just continued to win after that, though. So it was just, it's just been a bittersweet time. Losing to LSU and losing to Clemson really put our season in jeopardy. But we was ready to still go out there and compete. As you can see, Evan getting into the end zone. Dexter definitely over the course of the season, learned to get more comfortable in that pocket, which led to great things happening, which was also a great ball throw. Dancing all in the end zone and just playing away, like away out of conference, was definitely different. But what wasn't different was Tony Time striking again. Tony Levine making it look too damn easy. And again, Dexter drops back again, getting it to who else? Tony Montana. Nah, it's Tony Time for real though. And he gritted in the fucking end zone, which is crazy within itself. We up 39-32. This is definitely a shootout of some sort. But I always come equipped with akimbo pistols. And my defense always comes equipped to pick the ball off. If somebody decides they want to do some stupid shit just to test to see if niggas gonna catch the ball, or even pick up on just certain plays, But regardless, we won 46-32, owning this rivalry. Can't remember the last time NC State beat me. Dexter Doubs once again proved why he's one of the best freshmen in the country and will be one of the best quarterbacks for years to come. Player of the game, 439 passing yards, 4 tutties, big W.
The number 14 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Cavaliers.
Hey, Brian.
What's up?
Looking downfield,
Well,
it's Doubs.
drop back to pass. Oh, shit.
They're able to get him stopped. Trying to run it in.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Duke.
Come on. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hold on. Boom. That's a great fucking.
His footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We locked in.
He's looking to throw it. Finds a man in the middle.
No.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
How he gets beat that bad, and that's how I never understand, bro. My DBs have great speed. I think that DB has 99 speed, and he got beat. Like, that don't make no sense, bro.
Here on second down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Oh, this is a touchdown.
He caught it, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Duke.
Oh, I see something I may like.
Looking to throw, it's
I
Doubs.
see something I may like, chat. Oh my gosh. Hey, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
You make me think about as a defensive guy, and then you slip that in. Really nice job.
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Intercepted.
Good, but hey, come on, bro. Good interception.
After the interception drive.
Yes, sir, bro. Come on. It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that, bro. I've been doing good. Spencer Pierre, the freshman.
Quarterback Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you
Way to track the ball, bro. Never took his eyes off the ball.
They wanted to get knocked out of field goal range. Deep shot for the end zone.
And that's the safety fault. Because the way that route goes.
Move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires left.
Oh, yes, sir. Spencer Pierre with the pick. He might go all the way to the house.
Great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown.
Hey, man. Spencer Pierre's second pick of the day, and this time it goes for.
I mean, just not functioning well on all.
Looking deep down the right.
And he's gonna try my DB again. Yes, sir.
Try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Come on.
Interception and the turnover. This defense has set
Pick for another freshman. Freshman A. Spencer Pierre having the best game of the season for him. Terry Bruner, who is Bruner. Hey, he's up for best defensive back of the year. And they wouldn't even let me kick the field goal. That's funny as shit. They said, nah, I can't do all that.
Had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.
Dexter Doubs came to fucking hoop, chat. Came to hoop.
Their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's